Warning, this podcast contains spoilers. Turn away now.
Dr. Claw. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast, brought to you by tvcaptive.com. I'm your host, Bomb, and tonight we are talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, episode 20, Nothing Personal. In case you were wondering what is going on, when our co-host Mike wrote the show notes this week, he was missing the D button on his keyboard.
That's where it went, you fucker.
And he replaced all the notes with a B. So I am going to be reading all of the notes as if they were B's.
It was your idea to replace it with a B.
It was. So, this week, Bethlock gets to speak more. Warb is still alive, and he really shouldn't be. May gets Maria Hill involved, and Coulson finds out who supervised the Tahiti project. But first, let me introduce you to our co-hosts. Mike.
I have cloned the D key and found it.
Ah, interesting. And,
it's the Winter Soldier.
yeah. The Winter Soldier.
It's a bobblehead.
So it's a bobblehead.
So the running joke tonight is my keyboard does not want the D.
Does
Sorry.
not want the D.
Well, you see, your keyboard might want the D, it just can't handle the D.
See, yeah, look, okay, I'm gonna type it. D, fine. D, just fine. D, whoop, okay, the key just sprung 2 inches off the keyboard and it is now laying over by the J.
It can't handle the D.
The D.
This is an epically broken key. Like, I can understand it was getting stuck, and my repair made it springboard off now instead of getting stuck, so opposite effect. My repair was too good.
Interesting. So, what did you guys think of this episode?
This episode was really good. I was yelling at the TV a lot.
Yeah.
Much to the displeasure of my family.
Ah, I think your dad could understand. Doesn't he watch it with you?
Yeah. He had already seen it.
Oh.
Oh, so he watched it twice?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good of him. Warb needs to buy.
Yep.
He needs to be Beb.
Yep. Oh my god, she didn't have to do anything. She literally didn't have to do anything. She just needed to keep her mouth shut. And Ward would be dead.
Yeah.
You would be killing two birds with one stone. Aja would not get the information, and Ward would be dead. That's 3, but I can't put this finger down.
What is that cast? What is that?
I dislocated my pinky.
Yeah, no, I know, but isn't there like a face or something on it?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, since I've worn it all week and it's sweated, it's kind of sweat the face off.
Oh.
Aww.
Yeah, it's sad. But there's a picture of it on my Instagram if you really want to go look.
Quick tangent. I didn't tell you, Chrissy, but that day was a bad day for people in stairs and injuries. Well, because we got home from your place or John, wherever we were, where you said you dislocated your pinky, and it was 3 a.m. and my landlord is sitting out on the front step having a cigarette with a cast up, to the middle of his knee.
Oh shit!
Because they were redoing the bathroom in the apartment across the hall, and he slipped on a piece of sheetrock.
Eee.
Sounds like a good time.
A good time.
So, Sky's plan was apparently to trick Agent Warb into getting him arrested.
Yeah.
Did she expect that to work?
I don't think she expected it to work. She expected it to... What?
Nothing.
Just the fact that I'm still going with these B's as
these
D's
you're
as B's.
yourself up. You're the funniest
I stuck the D in the B and it's... Whoops.
Yup.
It slipped.
Anyway, it slipped. Okay. Anyway, I thought it was very clever. I think she should have probably warned them, the cop's like, be careful, he's armed, and he's a trained assassin. Like you should have given a little bit more warning.
Yeah.
Oh, careful, he's armed. Great, he doesn't need to be armed to take out 10 cops.
Yeah, exactly.
He's armed and he can kill all of you if you try to arrest him. You should best shooting him in the back of the knee. Like, really, kneecap him.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I knew it was not going to go well.
Double kneecap him. Both kneecaps. He's done. He's not going anywhere. I'm a horrible person.
I knew she was up to
You're a
something
horrible
shady.
person?
For suggesting that you kneecap people.
No, kneecap Ward. He deserves it. Just like
Yeah.
Jon Snow deserves to get shot 3 times. He deserves to get kneecapped.
Jon Snow did not deserve to get shot 3 times.
Yes, he did.
I don't know who this Jon
Not
Snow
people
you're
should,
speaking
let's
of,
be
but I don't
honest.
believe he's part of the show.
Not yet.
So,
I think we can change that with hashtag It's All Connected.
oh god.
It's hashtag it's all connected. Yes.
Oh god. So, that would be Jasper. My
All right.
cat is running across the house.
Yeah, fair.
So, Fitz kind of has a total breakdown when, a meltdown, when the news that, the Warb is actually Hydra.
Warb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His new name is Warb. Were you guys, expecting Fitz to have that?
Wasn't
like, that
expecting it,
big of a
but it
connection?
wasn't surprising.
Read the question. Bib, you realize that Fitz had that much a thing for? Yeah, I can't do it. I can't speak proper English while replacing every D with a B.
Notice I tried skipping those words.
Bib.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
I
he
didn't-
just like blew up out of nowhere.
I didn't think Fitz had that big of a thing for Ward.
It's not about having a big of a thing, but their world fell down around them. Hydra brought S.H.I.E.L.D. to its knees, but they had Coulson's team.
Yeah, I guess.
Find
And
out that one was a traitor.
one of them was
Fitz.
Hydra. You know what? I'm still somewhat... As much as I think Ward's a dick and you can't trust anything he says because he is the double agent. He's been a double agent so many times I think he's lost track.
Does he even know what side he's working for anymore?
Probably not.
Wait, but there was something interesting. I forgot exactly the words. Ward was talking to Hill, and she says, "You don't owe Garrett anything." He's like, "Yes, I do." So there's something to. He's not Hydra. He's with Garrett.
I guess that's what it is, and Garrett's Hydra.
Yes.
Or, again,
He's with
also...
Garrett.
Guilty by association.
Right, but maybe I don't know, like I started this random train of thought off with, I still think that Ward is going to turn out to be a good guy in the very end. I don't know why.
I think there's a point. Whenever you write stuff like this, there is a point where that character can't go back.
Yeah, I know. I think he's past that point already.
Exactly.
But still.
It's like that movie with Michael Douglas. I don't remember the name of the movie, but where he was sitting in traffic at the start of the movie and he just snaps.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that one.
He got to this point where he was self-aware of it, and he said, "I've reached the point of no return, where it is now longer to go back to the beginning than it is to go to the end." And it's like that's kind of where they're at with Ward. He's so far away from where he started,
all right.
it's impossible for them to bring him back.
Yeah, I think so too. So whether or not he ends up doing the right thing in the end, he's gone. For double D Hydra.
So
42 double D Hydra. What?
It's 42 double D Hybra. Because I wrote
Hydra.
because all mentions of Hydra in the show notes are Hybra. Bless you, kitty. And again. And again.
Oh god.
And again. Sweetie she's like 9 sneezes from the cat, just suddenly, randomly.
38p eyebrow.
Hi, bro. It's the highest bra.
I can't. Okay. Oh god.
No, the bra makes,
I don't
makes...
know. We were talking about this, whether or not Whedon was going to kill off a character, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Ward, and it's gonna be Ward when he starts to redeem himself.
Or is it?
I think that's the most logical way to go. I think.
What if Ward
Ward's
kills
doing
off somebody?
You know what? Honestly, unless this series is not going on past season 1, I think it's way too early for Whedon to kill off anybody.
You said there's a point where there's no return, right? Where they can't go back.
Yeah.
What about Michael?
That's another one. That's true.
Is Deathlock too far gone? Can he come back?
I think Deathlock and Ward are very different. They're both in it for different reasons.
Yeah, Mike's in it because,
and I think that if they can get his son and prove that Hydra does not have his son, I think Deathlock will turn on Garrett.
Well, yeah, and then he's...
But the best part about that is Garrett's not the one sending him messages. Did you guys catch that?
Yeah, unless Garrett started referring him to himself in the third person.
It's somebody else.
Right.
I think it's the AI. It's the program, which I said before. S.H.I.E.L.D. was the clairvoyant. So there's something or someone else giving Deathlock instructions.
Which program? Do you mean the program that we saw in this episode, or the program that we saw in Captain America?
The program
Captain
we saw
America.
in Captain America.
Okay.
What's his face? The scientist who
still in play.
computerized himself.
Yes. I think that's still in play. Whether or not it's giving Deathlock instructions is another story. And I'm very sorry I derailed whatever we were talking about. I just remembered it.
That's okay. You just remembered it, and that's actually a good detail. Because I almost forgot about it. But, if they can get his son and prove that, his son Ace is in no danger whatsoever. I mean, yes, he says, if I get any ideas of rescuing my son, they push a button and they blow a hole in my skull.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he can be 100% beyond the shadow of a doubt, guaranteed that his son is safe and will be cared for, he will turn against Garrett and Hydra and all that.
You think Deathlock is going to be the one to defeat Garrett then?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, no, that would actually be pretty satisfying.
It would be very satisfying, actually. I'd like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down to clown.
Down to clown.
I'm sorry, I've been saying that a lot today.
Okay.
Word to Big Bird.
Fuck what you heard, Bird.
So, Agent May tracks bound Maria Hill, who then takes Colonel Talbot and the army directly to the secret base.
I can't.
What were you expecting out of Maria at this point?
Awesome things. Always awesome things.
Always awesome things. I mean, we got some good reason why she joined Stark. She put it as, Stark. She's protected behind Stark Industries' wall of lawyers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that actually makes sense now, and I'm like, wow, why would I never think of that?
Yeah, no, that's true. And if anyone more than Natasha to be under scrutiny for that would be Nina, because she's down the rung from Fury, who's dead and won't take any of that repercussion.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, were you surprised that even Maria thought that Fury was dead?
A little bit.
I mean, at this point,
she might be playing it up.
She could be playing it up. Okay, let's assume that she really thinks Fury is dead. Who knows that Fury is alive beyond the shadow of a doubt, aside from Captain America? Does Falcon know? Coulson doesn't know.
Coulson knows.
They told him.
Coulson knows.
2 weeks ago.
Patton Oswalt told him, took him aside. And
oh,
said,
right, yeah, Fury's alive. That's right. So Patton Oswalt's dead. So Coulson knows.
Coulson, Captain America. and Falcon, because Falcon was there. So
Yeah, okay, so, huh?
But see, like, and then we did find out for sure that Tony Stark doesn't even know Coulson's alive.
yeah,
Yeah, true.
Like,
Be nice.
we were wondering if they knew or not, and they don't know. The Avengers have no clue.
yeah.
So, do you think that Coulson's gonna show up in the movies again at some point?
He better. He's got to
Yeah.
show up in the second Avengers, even if it's. He's not. The theory that he becomes the Vision, I think, has been shot down. At least Clark Gregg playing the Vision, because they cast someone to play the Vision in the Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So, it's.
I
If
heard,
it
I
is,
heard a theory that I think is more likely. It's that Jarvis becomes the Vision.
yes, that's actually the theory I heard too, which makes sense.
And if I remember correctly, I heard that they did cast Jarvis in a body for...
That was it. Yeah, that was the guy. They cast the guy who provides the voice for Jarvis as the Vision.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay. There you go.
that was
Oh,
what I
there it is.
read. Yeah. So okay, yeah, that works. So what they have planned for Coulson? Like, he just shows up in the middle of the movie, like, oh yeah, guys, I'm not dead. And the collective what the fucks hit the
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Raj Norgan chat is saying that that Maria Hill knows.
Yeah, I think so too.
I would be surprised if she didn't. I really would.
Yeah,
But when all this was going on, with S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that, she was getting ready to move over to Stark's industry.
yeah.
So she may not know. She was a little preoccupied in the movie.
Yeah. The question would be whether Fury, either whether Fury contacted her, told her, or whether she like May is like, I will believe he's dead when I see it.
Yeah. I mean, and then we see Meg going up and digging the cemetery, like digging up Coulson's grave. I thought
I thought it was Fury's grave
I
too.
did too.
So did I. Yep. I think
It was-
everybody did.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same cemetery that was used in the movie.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I almost think the guy that was standing there was standing at Fury's grave
Oh,
when he looked over.
shit. Maybe that's Fury's dad.
That's what I got the feeling too. That was she's Fury's dad is there visiting,
No,
looking
but he
for
was
his
standing
son.
at a different grave.
Yeah, he was standing at a different grave, but I thought like, oh my, it's
I'll
like
watch that
because I
again.
recognized the graveyard, and I'm like, is that Fury's dad coming to visit like his son's grave,
Yeah.
and he just can't find it, and now all of a sudden he sees some random woman is digging it up.
Yeah, right.
But it ended up being Coulson's grave.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And what was in it that was found? It was a flash drive, USB disc, whatever.
It was a USB drive. Yeah.
Yeah. Which she ends up showing Coulson at the end of the episode, but we'll get into that in a minute. I can't even. I don't even know what these notes say. I'm just gonna read it. I have no clue what this even means. Why Buzz Warb even bother? Sky is obviously never going to trust a Warb. He says ever again.
That was my. I will retranslate that question because
Yeah.
I half wrote that, realized it was confusing, and I never went back to re-edit it.
Perfect.
I apologize. I even spelled warb wrong.
Yeah, WORB. Warb.
Okay, so the first part of this question is, why is Ward even bothered? Like, he's giving me, he's still trying to get with Sky, kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like,
It's,
why is he bothering?
I think it's because he genuinely feels for her.
Yeah, and I don't know. I guess he doesn't see his betrayal as so terrible.
As big of a
he's
deal
on the
as
other
it
side
is.
of the betrayal. So he doesn't see it as such a terrible thing.
That
When
is very
clearly
true.
it's really fucking bad.
Yeah. He's like
Yeah.
he's like one of the what are they, the compulsive liars? Where
Yeah.
they lie so much that they actually believe. And I
Yeah.
think that's what Ward is at this point. Like
Jeez.
he's living these double lives that he doesn't the blur between what's reality, friendship, family, it's all so jarbled that he doesn't know whether he's coming or going anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. The second part of this question is, did you expect her to let him live?
No, I was yelling at the fucking screen for her to just let him die.
Why is Warb still alive?
Yes,
Why?
that's the next question. But I wrote this. Did you expect her to spill the beans when Bethlock Hab Warb nearly beb?
No, I didn't expect it.
I feel so bad for people trying to understand what we're talking about.
But when she left with Coulson, she told him that she put an extra surprise in there. Did we find out what that was? No, right?
Mm-mm.
No, I left a surprise. Like, she left a trap.
Yeah, she left a trap. So when they try to read it, it's either going to set itself on fire, or it's going to blow up, or it's going to just wipe the drive.
Yeah.
So she left something in there. And I don't know, I just hope it takes Ward's hand off.
Dun dun dun. What if it's just a bomb? Self-destruct.
It'd just be a bomb, yeah, self-destruct, you know.
Cuts the fuel lines. Cuts the engines. Something.
Yeah.
I don't know. So Coulson starts. May comes back and gives Coulson the flash drive. Right.
Yeah.
So Coulson decides he's gonna watch the video. Only to find out he was in fact the supervisor of the Tahiti project.
Yeah. That that was a surprise. Didn't see that one coming.
As soon as it's like, you know, the supervisor of the TD project, I see Coulson's face. I'm like, all right, is it a clone? Is he an alien? Memory wiping, stuff like that. The fuck is going on?
Yeah,
I got that was a mind fuck and a half. Something I was not expecting at all.
What was Coulson's reaction?
Pretty good.
His exact reaction. Huh. Like the Captain Reynolds. Huh.
I busted my gut laughing. Like, that was the funniest thing to me.
Yeah, I agree.
I couldn't tell you why.
The scene that was funnier is when Coulson and Skye jumped out of the plane, drove the car.
That was funny. It wasn't as funny as...
I don't know. They landed, and then he goes, "That'll be $20 parking or whatever."
Yeah.
And you just see Coulson like look at the guy like
wallet.
I was waiting for him to say like "fuck you" or something. He just reaches in his pocket to go for his wallet.
He couldn't drive away. He couldn't drive it away. But he couldn't bear to like have Lola towed.
He literally fell out of the sky.
I'll just pay it for Lola.
He can't even explain how he got there because the guy wouldn't believe him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. But a few other little things. Fitz is clearly getting more and more jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Fitz
that's
is...
obvious.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of pisses me off because it's like, it's a bit of a... No, it is the cliche. Like, best friends. I love you. I don't. No.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm very not pleased that that's the turn it's taken.
If Jorah Mormont is is master of the friend zone, then Fitz is the apprentice.
Okay.
Sorry. I had to use that
analogy.
analogy.
The concept of friend zone is flawed.
I'm aware of that. There goes the chopstick. I am left with one.
Bye, chopsticks.
One
Suck.
chopstick went away.
Bye, chopstick. Yeah, I don't know. It sort of sucks.
Nah.
And
but Triplet is awesome. Continue to be awesome.
Triplet's cool.
He is pretty cool.
He's
I liked his addition.
Yeah.
He's growing on me. And Deathlock was badass this episode. That was the last thing I was gonna say.
Yes.
When you think Skye gets away, all of a sudden he comes launching out, just like leapfrog 100 feet through the air and like lands on the car or whatever. It was just like, oh shit. And then when he shocked Ward, threatened to kill him and all that, when we were talking about that, like, and Ward's like, I don't think I could stand.
He just, gives him like some kind of an injection with his arm, probably adrenaline or something like that ought to help.
That ought to help. You fucking bitch.
Yeah. I don't know, it's
Suck
just
it up.
it
When you've
seems
never
like
had a heart attack before.
it seems like these episodes were almost ripped right out of like a movie. Like this episode right here felt more Marvel cinematic to me than any of the episodes we've had on the show thus far. This felt like it was a scene from the movies.
Yeah,
I think that's because they finally found their groove.
I agree.
So, I mean...
Yeah, for sure. Next week, which I believe we are all extremely excited for. The episode is called Ragtag, and in the last episode before the epic season finale, Ward's betrayal and Hydra's shocking secrets are revealed as Coulson's team goes undercover on a mission that leaves no one unscathed. Now, did you guys... shocking. Did you guys see the clip for next week? Because I did not.
I don't think I did. T-Bear might have cut it off. Or I just might have been so mad that Ward was still alive that I stopped watching.
Mine cut it off, so I did not see it.
Yeah, so unfortunately I have absolutely no clue what to expect from this coming episode.
If you would patiently excuse me while I stare blankly at my screen, I'll tell you what to expect in the next 35 seconds. Because the video is 28 seconds and I need to process.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, so what do you...
Oh, I did see this. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just making sure.
So you don't need time to process then?
No, probably not.
And the verdict is?
And go on.
Okay, so the next episode, as I was staring blankly, it's called Ragtag, and it's like what could have happened in the past that turned this innocent kid, and it's like a
Oh, I did see it. So it looks like it's like a flashback between Ward and
Garrett. Like,
Garrett.
Why does Ward owe Garrett anything?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. They dropped that thing with Maria. It was like, I do owe Garrett. You're
and
wrong.
then there's a part, Ward's standing there about to flip a switch, and you hear Fitz yelling in the background, like, "No, Ward, I know you still care about us. Don't do it."
Ah, God, that angered me. I was just like, no, he betrayed you. He doesn't fucking care. Just kill him.
And then it cuts to Coulson, like, I want my plane back. First of all, I want my plane back.
So, all right, we've kind of all decided Ward has gone too far, but do you think Ward honestly cares about the team whatsoever?
It seems that's the way it's going, and I do believe that, but I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't know. I think that about wraps things up. Mike, where can the people find you?
I can be found on Twitter at Thilladren, THILLADREN.
THILLABREN?
Shut up.
Thilladren?
Quiet.
Somebody go on Twitter right now and take the name Thilladren.
Look how cute he
and
is.
tweet Thilladren. Do it. Clio, where can the people find the Winter Soldier bobblehead?
You can find him and me at Cleomoto on Twitter and Tumblr and Pinterest and Instagram and other places. And on Twitch at the Cleomoto.
Do we get a Instagram picture of the Winter Soldier today?
You will now, yes. Well, you got him. I did that a couple days ago. Him and my itty bitty Thorin.
Ooh, oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, it was a couple days ago.
Yeah, it was.
When they came in the mail.
Ooh. You can find me, somewhere. My lower third disappeared. You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
Phenomenon.
Do. You
can find us all on tvcaptive.com, as well as right here on YouTube /ASOTV podcast, as well as on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, and G+. Like, subscribe, tweet, retweet, send us comments, feedback, discussions. We want to hear it. We will bring up whatever you tweet us, whatever you comment in these videos below on the show next week. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know if you think Warb deserves to die. Yeah. Until next week. See you guys later.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Farewell.
Is your B key working yet?
My D key works.
Your D key?
Yes.
Switch the B and the D. Put the D in the B and the B in the D.
What? Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap.